Then come here. 22, 10, 13. 22. 22 chapter, Madhya, 10 to 13. Same thing. I'm telling all these things to clear this subject. अद्वैत ज्ञान कृष्ण तत्व स्वयं भगवान स्वरूप शक्ति रूपे है तार अनुष्ठान स्वांश विभिन्नांश रूपे हैया विस्तार अनंत वैकुंठ ब्रह्मांडे कर्ण विहार स्वांश विस्तार चतुर्विह अवतारगण विभिन्नांश जीवतार शक्ति तेगण. You should read the translation. 7 to 9.
Krishna is the non-dual absolute truth.
Oh, it is clear? Krishna is
Non-dual absolute truth.
What is that? What is that? Oh, you should understand. Krishna is Advait Gyan. Can you define clearly? Achha, you should try. Very attentively you should hear. Very hard subject.
Deep.
Deep, eh?
Deep.
Oh, deep subject. Advait Gyan. Have you heard this word? Advait Gyan? But try more.
In Srimad Bhagavatam it is stated, Vadanti tat bhavadas tattvam yat jnanam advayam nameti paramatmeti bhagavan iti shabdate. The absolute truth, it is advaya jnana paratattva. It is the supreme truth, and it is advaya jnana. Advaya means non-dual. There is no duality in that absolute truth. Yet,
What is the meaning?
Advaya means non-dual in English.
One without a second.
This absolute truth is perceived in three features: Brahman, Paramatma, and
Oh,
Bhagavan.
I'm not going to that point.
I'm coming to Bhagavan.
I want to come in Advait Gyan. What is Advait Gyan?
So our acharyas have explained that Bhagavan, being the Supreme Personality of Godhead and Absolute Truth, there is no duality in him. Duality or dvaya, duality does not exist in him, therefore he is called Advaya Gyan Paratattva. Dvaya or duality can be divided into three categories: Swagat Bhed, Vijatiya Bhed, and Sajatiya Bhed. So we'll explain these one by one. First of all, Swagat Bhed. This means there is no duality in relationship in regard to his own transcendental form. For example, Krishna, he has a transcendental form. One may argue there's duality in this form. Why? Because he has a head, and his head is different from his feet are different from his hands are different from his legs, his
Eyes
nose is different from his ears are different from his eyes. But no, this is not the case. In Brahma Samhita, it is described that all the senses of the Supreme Lord can perform all the functions of all the other senses. So therefore, what he can perform with his eyes, the same function he can perform with ears. What he can perform with his hands, he can perform with his feet. His sense of touch can smell. His sense of smell can hear. His hearing can see. In this way, even though it appears to be duality there is no duality at all. He is absolute. So there is no bhed, no difference in regard to his own transcendental form. This is called Swagat Bhed. Then, Sajatiya Bhed. Sajatiya Bhed means Sajatiya. That which is in the same category as him is also non-different from him. For example, Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But the Supreme Personality of Godhead has many forms. Kurama, Matsya, Varaha, Ram, Kalki, Nrsimha. Many different forms. And there appears to be duality between them. But from the platform of Tattva Siddhanta, philosophical principles, they are all one Tattva that is called Vishnu Tattva. Advaita Machuta Manadi Mananta Rupam. Adyam Purana Purusham Navayovanamcha. Though he has unlimited forms, these forms are Advaita. They are non-different from each other.
Or they are called,
Tattva, Vishnu Tattva.
they are called Swansha Tattva. Swansha, his own manifestation. They are not different. Not independent they are to do anything. They are himself Krishna. So they are called Swansha. And Vibhinans of much difference. So Ram, Nrsimha, Kalki, Vaman, all are Swansha. But it seems, oh, they are different. What is this? This is called Vaishistya, a speciality of Krishna. Though they are seen in different faces and bodies, but all independent, or they are all existing in Krishna.
Dependent.
Yes. So something. So these are called swamis. Then
So first type of bait.
all the gopis, Gops, Nanda Baba, Jashoda, Baladev Prabhu in there, and here in Vaikuntha Lok, so many associates. Or here so many forests, jungles, we are all. What is this? What is this? There are so many things. But anything, anyone is not dependent. Independent. All are dependent to Krishna. So these are Vaishishta, not anything else. So there is no bhed at all. No difference at all. If anyone quite independent on Krishna, no dependency on Krishna, then he may be anyone. Even Kansa, Jarasandha, anyone is not dependent. So all are including in Krishna, and that is called Advaita. More?
So, Swagat Bait, there's no difference in Krishna's own body. Angani Yosya Sakale Avripimanti. All senses can perform all functions of senses. Second type of bait, in the same category as Krishna, his own swansa, his own expansions, they're all one tattva, Vishnu tattva. So there's no difference here. Now the third type of bait, this is called Vijatiya bait. Is there any difference between Krishna and those things which are Vijatiya? They are of a different category than Krishna, such as the jivas, they are Vivinangs tattva, they are his separated parts and parcels. And also Maya, the material energy, is not in the same category as Krishna. Is there any difference between them? No. Srila Jiva Goswami Pargini Sandarbhas is written, Ekameva Paraman Tattvam Swabhavya Kachintya Shaktya. That the absolute truth is one, but he's manifest in four manifestations, which are inconceivably all taken together to be Advaya Gyan Paratattva. We can understand this by a simple example. The sun, the internal feature of the sun, this is the first aspect. Then the globe of the sun, the mandal, Surya mandal. Then the rays coming out from the sun, and then the remotely situated reflection of the sun. These are four features. But these four features all depend upon the sun, and they cannot be separated from each other. In the same way, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he is like the internal aspect of the sun. His Vaikuntha planets and expansions, they're considered to be like the sun disk itself, Surya Mandal. And the jivas are like the rays emanating from the sun. And Maya is like the remotely situated reflection of the sun. All taken together, this is Advaya Gyan Paratattva. There cannot be any difference in them.
Thank you. Now, this point, Vibhinans Jeev, Shakti Te Ganan, There are not persons, personified. What he has translated Shakti Te Ganan, ninth.
Expansions of his personal self, like the quadruple manifestation of Sankarshana, Pradyumna,
No. Vivinans Jivta Shakti Te Ganan, ninth. After that.
The living entities, jivas, are divided into two categories. Some are eternally liberated.
No. One line above. Vivinans Jiv Tar Shakti Te Ganan. Or Jivar Shakti.
The separated expansions are living entities. Although they are expansions of Krishna, they are counted among the different potencies.
Yes, they are a potency. You should know. But here we see, men, women, so many things. But all are manifestation of, they are parinam of tatastha Shakti, or transformation of marginal potency. But you should know, this marginal potency, not in Golok Vrindavan. There is his special roop, Mool roop, original form, Jog Maya Devi, Sarup Shakti. And from them all are manifested. These Vivinans Jiv, Vivinans meaning separated, partial. There are two kinds. One, Nitya Mukta. Nitya Mukta means they have never been in Maya. Never. Eternal associate. Serving Krishna in so many forms. They have never seen Maya. What is called Maya? Never. And one Nitya Sansar. Nitya Sansar means? Eternally. They have never seen Golok Vrindavan. They have never seen Krishna. They have never gone there. Nitya Sansar. From their constitutional position, they have never seen Krishna. So there is no question that they have forgotten or they have come from there. No question. Then Nitya Mukta, Nitya Charane, Krishna Charane Unmukha. What is telling? And Krishna Parishadhanam Bhunje Sevas. You should translate.
Apart from the ever-liberated devotees, there are the conditioned souls who always...
Why not from above?
Those who are eternally liberated are always awake to Krishna consciousness, and they render transcendental loving service at the feet of Lord Krishna. They are to be considered eternal associates of Krishna, and they are eternally enjoying the transcendental bliss of serving Krishna.
And Nitya Baddha, Krishna hai ten Nitya Bahirmukh, Nitya Sansare Bhunje Narakadi Dukh.
Apart from the ever-liberated devotees, apart from the ever-liberated devotees, there are the conditioned souls who always turn away from...
What is the meaning of this? You should try to think of it very deeply. Nitya Sansar. What is the meaning? Eternally. They have never been there. Never. He's telling. Bhunje Narakadi Dukha. They are going to for 14 loks here and there. In cyclic order. From beginning they are going. No constitutional growth is there. No. Only something is there,
Potential.
potentially. Go on, more. সেই দোষে মায়া পিশাচি তারে দণ্ড করে।
Due to being opposed to Krishna consciousness, the conditioned soul is punished by the witch of the external energy, Maya. He is thus ready to suffer the threefold miseries. Miseries brought about by the body and mind, the inimical behavior of other living beings, and natural disturbances caused by the demigods.
Now, Jai Jai Radha Raman Hari Both mind. You should come with me. Again in the council of Mahaprabhu and Sanatana with fresh mind. He has told two words, Nitya Sansar and Nitya Baddha. What is the meaning? Nitya means eternal condition, not this.
Turning away from Krishna.
From
From the beginning.
immemorial. But he can be liberated. He can be liberated by the mercy of Krishna. By the mercy of devotee, he can be liberated. So it is called Anadi Baddha. What is the meaning?
From time immemorial bound.
Without the beginning.
If we will take the meaning of Krishna Sei Bhuli Jeev, no harm. He has forgotten. From where he has forgotten, this is the thing. From where he forgets.
The very beginning.
So we will have to deal so many things. First, we should go to Gita. Gita has told, Jad gatva na nivartante tadham param. What is the meaning?
Here in this verse, Bhagavan Sri Krishna
Oh no, don't say.
is explaining
Only gist.
that if anyone goes to that abode, they can never return to the material world.
Where about? Golok Vrindavan. No? If anyone has reached there and he was there from before, or anyone from this world, they have gone there in that transcendental land of Krishna, Vrindavan, Golok. Oh, they cannot deviate. Never, never. Jat gatva na nivartante. Tadham. So any jeev who had not gone there, who have gone anyhow by practicing bhakti yoga up to prem, snehaman, no, like anartha gone, nishtha, ruchi, asakti bhav, and they have, in lakhs and lakhs births they have attended that thing. How they can return? There is no chance. Why? There is no Maya. There is no Maya, there is Jog Maya, always helping. If anyone has taste to serve Krishna conjugal, how they can return from there? There should be any reason to forget, but there is no reason. So Jiva Goswami has frankly told, but there is some doubt in the minds of devotees that unknowingly they establish that Jiva has come from there. Oh, Krishna Bhuli. And they established that, Krishna has, all these souls have come from their forgetting their relation with Krishna. And now, when they read Jaiva Dharma and all these things, we have done blunder. If we accept or blunder, then it will be very harmful to us.
Also.
and bad reputation will come. Anyone cannot believe. So they try to cheat. They don't produce all these things that Swami has told. Your Gurudev Prabhupada has told later on. And then we should know all these things also, and all after that he has written. What he has written?
There are so many places in Srila Prabhupada's books and letters. In Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, he writes, "The conclusion is that no one falls from the spiritual world or Vaikuntha."
Oh, you can see Bhagavatam and you can what?
This is from chapter 16.
What he has told?
The conclusion is that no one falls from the spiritual world or Vaikuntha planet, for it is the eternal abode.
Yes.
Then
What?
there was a letter asking if we have ever seen Krishna. And Srila Prabhupada writes, "Regarding your second question, have the conditioned souls ever seen Krishna? Were they with the Lord before being conditioned by the desire to lord it over material nature? Yes, the conditioned souls are parts and parcels of the Lord, and thus they were with Krishna before being conditioned. But just as the child must have seen his father, because the father places the child in the womb of the mother, similarly, each soul has seen Krishna or the Supreme Father. But at that time, the conditioned souls are resting in the condition called susupti, which is exactly like deep sleep without dream or anesthetized state. Therefore, they do not remember being with Krishna when they wake up in the material world and become engaged in material affairs." That was a letter to Jagadish Prabhu from Los Angeles in 1970. Then in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 7, Text 9, according to Vishnu Purana, Bhagavad Gita, and all other Vedic literatures, the living entities are generated from the Tatastha energy of the Lord, and thus they are always the energy of the Lord and not the energetic. So this says they didn't come from there.
One thing, yes, you know, there are so many seeds, like any mango seed, any seed. This seed has not been developed. No sprout, no trees, no fruits, not in this. But in seed, all the potencies of the whole tree, up to fruit and everything, is there in the latent position in seed.
Deep sleep.
There's a letter to that effect if you'd like to read.
So you should read.
This is a letter to Rupanupama Prabhu in 1969. In further reference to your question about the form of the spirit soul of the conditioned living entity, there is a spiritual form.
You should not think that this subject is out of subject, or it will help you all. If you are strong in this philosophy, it will help to have a very strong bhakti in you. And then you will not deviate. Never, never. So you should try to know if even this subject is very deep. No.
There is a spiritual form always, but it develops fully only when the living entity goes to Vaikuntha. This form develops according to the desire of the living entity. Until this perfectional stage is reached, the form is lying dormant like the form of a tree is lying dormant in the sea.
Yes.
Also, there's another reference in the Krishna book where Srila Prabhupada says when we meet Krishna in his Prakat Leela, it's the first time. Shall I read that?
Oh, no need. No. We will discuss further in tomorrow. Now time is over. We will clear it more tomorrow. By the example of Jiva Goswami, by the Vedas, Upanishads, and we will clear the subject. There should be no doubt. Kirtan. Hari Hare Namah.